right. So we're recording. And then welcome back everybody. We got a new person with us. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Yeah. Fernando Fabian Rodriguez.
Damn, your full government name? Damn.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Ah, shit. I'm gonna have to edit that shit out.
I thought you were just gonna hit us with the Tek Nando.
Hey, where are you from, man?
Like where I'm from, like, what do you mean? Where I was born, where I live at right now?
Where do you consider yourself from?
I don't even know, man. I've been like an equal amount with here, an equal amount in the state. I'm a North
Okay.
American.
Originally, where were you born at?
I was born in Chiapas.
You gotta think about it. God damn.
Some people of Guatemala still, some Guatemalans, they think Chiapas is still Guatemala. They don't want to accept the fact it's Mexico now.
Oh, so you consider yourself Guatemalan?
No, I'm a Mexican.
Oh, you're Mexican. All right, and how old were you when you went to the States, bro?
I was about six,
About
6
6?
years old. Yeah, I went to the States once when I was like 2 to 3, but I mean, I don't remember nothing. So then I went back to Mexico. Then I went back to the States when I was 6, when I could remember, and I went to first grade when I was there. That's when I got there. I was first grade.
And what part of the States were you at?
I arrived at Santa Ana in Orange County,
Mm-hmm.
Monroe Elementary. That was my school. I remember it.
So you just grew up in California the whole time?
Yep, until I was like 19, I believe was the year I came to Mexico. Yep.
And were you deported or did you come voluntarily?
No, I came voluntarily. I didn't have much going. I didn't have a lot of family. I did have family, but my main family, which is the one that matters the most, was out here in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And I was over there, for like 2.5 years. And I wasn't doing much. I was just over there, and I don't know. I kind of felt down over there, like I wasn't making it, or I don't know. I was missing something. Maybe I was just missing family.
Okay.
Maybe I'm not sure what, but I decided. They told me it's not bad in Mexico, and and also you can go try it out. And one time I'm like, all right, I'll go try it out. If anything, I'll come back. I'll come back, and then I came to Mexico, and I started working. At the time, it was with some of my uncles doing gas work, with propane and propane accessories, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, and when you came back, I mean, obviously you came back more Americanized. You know what I mean? Like you don't have an accent. You speak native English and everything. But like when you came back this last time and you were with your family, like did you notice or was there any sort of difference in the way that like you were being or you were accepted or received by your family?
No, it was the same. I mean, I had already known my family in Mexico. I did not mention, but we came to Mexico once when I was like 13, just on a visit. Thug life. When we got money, we go back. We pay for another coyote. Get it, fucking not even thug life. Not like that, balling and shit.
Okay. So you came back, your family
So
took you in, you're good, you're all working and shit. So are
I
you
remember the family. A bunch of the family remembered me, so of course they received me well. They'd seen me, and sometimes when they be speaking with the family to the United States when I was over there, they put them on the phone and we'd see them, and we'd talk with them a little bit or something like that. I did remember the family, even though I was 6. I still remember. I would still ask my mom for like some of my uncles, like my uncle
Okay.
Martin, or, like how's he doing over there in Mexico? Because I remember when I was 5 and 6, I used to play a lot of video games with them. It was the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo, and he got the Super Nintendo. He gave me the Nintendo, as a gift. So I was really happy.
He's like, oh, take this old and dusty shit, motherfucker.
Take the
Leave me alone.
trash, says.
Stop bugging me! Stop bugging me! Let me play my Super Nintendo. Trying to play Street Fighter. Yeah.
Okay, so you were back. Your family took you in. Everything's good and shit. So at this point, you're obviously you're feeling better than when you were in the States, right? You start working with your uncle in some fueling services or whatnot.
It was in the States. I think it was just like a mental state I was that I wasn't, it was me just like down on life. I don't know. It was like depressed time, I guess.
Were you emo?
Yeah, I wasn't emo. I was always with like the fucking kind of people that do no good crowd and shit.
Mm.
Going to stores and robbing shit here and there and kicking it with the little crews and going to parties all the time and trying to come up on a little flip here and there with whatever it was. At the parties how it is. You can sell whatever you want over there, make a little money. So just just little shit, none major. Just fucking up over there, pretty much. You know how it is.
Yeah.
So doing a lot of drugs and yeah, I was like kind of tired of that shit. So I'm like, maybe I'll chill over there. Or maybe I don't know. I felt like going to Mexico. I don't know what made me decide in the end, but I decided to give it a try, and I've been here ever since. One time I would try to go back, but legally, because I'm like, 'cause at that point I'd been in Mexico. I had, I started the propane thing, and I decided to go where my mom was in Guerrero.
Guerrero.
Guerrero, whatever, however you want to understand it. This is for the pocho. So, I'm trying to say it the pocho way.
Oh,
So, over there in Guerrero, I know it's a different lifestyle with the living in a little town like that, but I loved it a lot. Really hot, a lot of beautiful beaches. There's not much money around now. There's not many businesses around now. There's a lot of cartel around,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, but my family had a good business that was running over there. They run a lumber yard, which was it's just palm tree wood, which is really rare, and there's not many of them. Well, they had like a really big business that had business with the ayuntamiento, and just a lot of business overall. They were doing really good. So I want to that's what they would tell me. So they're like, oh, we need help over here. So that's one of the things that made me convince me to go over there with my mom, and my dad. So I helped them out for like a few years, maybe 3 years. I worked in their home business, which was a lumber yard, at times. And in high season, I would work for the hotels in the area, which paid me a bit more cash, but it was only seasonal.
And obviously because you were bilingual, right? Iba bien.
Of course, because I was bilingual.
Okay. And then from there, like, how'd you make the switch over to well, you were at the lumberyard, and from there, where'd you go?
Uh, my uh, my parents had gone to Mexico City like a few years before, and they left the business to my uncle over there because my dad wanted to chill from that business or whatever issues they had too. But anyways, they split the thing, and they went to Mexico City also to get back a house, which they don't want to lose because they've been away from it too much. Plus, it's their house that they had for a while. So they put the business that they had like 20 years ago, which was a store, a miscellanea, a mini superstore. It's pretty big. Uh, some of our friends that you know, was it Shorty? Shorty's been there. Yeah, it's a pretty big store. Anyways, they have their business going.
Where's the one right
And
there that you had told me was in Mesa, no?
yeah, and I helped them out for a little bit, but I was already kind of saving money, and I saved a little bit more money by not going out during like that time that I was working for them, and and then it just so happened that one of my aunts was having issues like with some extortion shit that they were trying to do on her because she has a lot of money and they're really good people, and I don't know why people, they always see that and they try to take advantage of those people. So So they tried to take advantage, and then at the end, it was nothing. They just got them scared. But the thing is that they moved away from my house. They left a bunch of computers right there. They were gonna rot. They had nobody to take care of them. They had a little seabed, which it didn't really matter much to them. They had some of the stuff right there, so they kind of donated some of the stuff. And I had some money. I bought me like some fast computers, and I put me a fucking business. I put me a cyber. What I have right now is still running.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's good, man.
Doing that myself because I knew kind of how to set up computers, from before from the States. I started working at an early age. But yeah, I put the business and then I've had it ever since. A few years until I think like 2 years after I put the business, maybe 2 or 3, I met who's now my wife, Valeria, and we just kind of met each other, and she told me, the call centers pay pretty good, and my English is pretty good. And I should give them a call. But there's one right there in Mexico City that they'll take almost anybody. Called Teletech.
Yeah.
I think there's another one too called Telvista. Something
Another
like
one
that.
called Teleperformance.
Another one called
Yep.
Teleperformance.
All right, so you got to Teletech, and how long were you there?
Teletech, I lasted over a year. Like I don't remember how long it was, but it was over a year. So I made it. I was a Dr. Dish. I was about to, I kind of qualified for OJT already because I was doing pretty good. But then I kind of got tired of it and I wanted to go home. So I stopped
Yeah.
working. And then I looked for something work from home, and I did the language line. I did other jobs like that. So right now I've been just doing call centers, sales. I started selling when I was 13 in the States, selling picture frames door to door. I don't know if you guys ever did the LA Times thing door to door or picture frames.
Wow.
Nah, I did newspapers for San Antonio Express News.
Nah,
Oh, yeah.
my first job was busting tables, bro. I was 12.
I did that after because I was doing the picture frame thing when I was like 13 to 16, maybe 17.
Mm.
And I mean, it worked out really good. I mean, just the first day I went over there, I got over $100. And it was a funny coincidence because that day I went with my parents to where they work at on a Saturday to see if the gabacha would give me work on a Saturday, and she got mad because I was a minor. Hasta lo regañó a mis parents. So it was a trip and like heaven sent shit because I was going to my house. I was arriving to my apartments already. They gave that I remember. I think I got the bus home or whatever after after that incident, and I was getting to my house and there was a fucking truck outside with a bunch of kids. They had some boxes in there. And they're like, hey, yo, man, you want a chance? You want a job by any chance? Man, you're looking for a job? We're doing this and pam, pam, pam. We sell picture frames. We go to your school. We pick you up. Hey, this was from your school, right? Man, I knew him. It was a homeboy. And just like that, fool, I got in the truck.
Dang.
Hey, you know,
Without them
hey,
even showing you candy.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This nigga took the candy bar, bro.
Yep. He's taking the candy bar from the corner of the bed.
And I know I had seen that truck before. And they looked like they were doing something, like they're selling picture frames, you know what I'm saying? And they had a bunch of picture
That's what they
frames,
call it.
and there was a bunch of kids, a bunch of kids from school. I could have got gang raped, but nothing happened.
But I did it. He says everything's okay.
That's why I took 2 candy bars. Fuck them. Thug life. All right.
And no manches, like fucking getting home at 9:30 o'clock at night, my parents all fucking worried and shit. And
You're
my
like, look,
dad,
mom, I got 2 candy bars.
with me hard and shit. My dad's from Guerrero and shit. They were pissed,
Hey,
And
but
then
as
I went
stupid or
away.
not, you was happy you had some candy bars.
And then my dad asked me, well, "Where's the money?" And I showed him the money. I had the money, and yeah, we would have asked, we sell the picture frames, and that if they didn't want to buy them, can you get a donation? And we get a bunch of money just on donation.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I did the
So,
bunch after that. And then, oh no, I did the Pizza Hut shit after that for like another 2 years, up until I was like 18 or 17. And then yeah, at 17 I started working as a busboy at a Mexican grill place in Anaheim Hills. And then is when I came to Mexico. So, and I just been doing call centers. Got here, did the gas thing, then the lumber, and then just doing call centers, one or the other. It doesn't matter as long as they pay good and they treat you good. After
yeah.
a while, you get tired of working in one place. So yeah, I've been switching. It doesn't matter, but I've kind of like been keeping it going every one of my jobs for a few years. Kind of like.
Well, the good thing is that pretty much like now the wage is kind of high, depending on where you're looking.
No, we get paid better than attorneys get paid here in Mexico, man.
No, but I'm saying like the wage is getting high. Like it's getting higher than I mean? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, because now there's call centers that are starting off at 12.5
yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Like I've been seeing a lot of posts about like just like random call centers starting at like 14, 15.
mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
So it is going up. So that's a plus.
We've been paying better because we do a good job here in Mexico.
yeah, it's cheap labor, bro.
Cheap. It's still cheaper than the States.
Yeah.
But for us, we could buy a shitload of things over here. I think even more than the States.
You know the cheapest place they hire
Where?
is Ukraine and Russia and all that shit over there.
Uh-huh.
Them niggas is cheaper than fucking the Philippines, bro.
Yeah.
But they don't speak English like us.
They speak English, but yeah, you right.
It's just
I
it's,
mean,
it, it
it's not like
depends. It
us.
depends. It's like you can say there's a bunch of people in call centers here that speak English, but they don't speak it like us. They don't speak it native.
They still got that accent.
Yeah,
Here.
I mean, like here, like you see like a whole bunch of licenciados working in call centers because we make more money than them.
Yeah.
Like de que eres licenciado. Oh, this when I got denied the supervisor position at Sierra England, the chick that got it, she was a licenciada in some shit futuristico way. You know what I mean? So she could have been running like hotels and shit.
So was Albert, right? But he was in logistics.
Yeah. But like, I mean, like the bitch could have been running hotels and shit type shit, like, and she was working in logistics and shit. I mean,
And like they pay pretty good. It's better than going all the way over there to the hotels and fighting with the ones that have been there for a while so I get that job. They just
Yeah.
get in the call center.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just gave us a raise 12 in the like twice. I mean, I don't know why I said 12 twice in these last few months that I've been here, and it's been pretty significant raise as well. So they're
I've
still
been taking
kind
on the candy bars.
of
Whenever possible, when given the chance, when given the chance.
so it's been
Okay.
pretty good. Yeah, AT&T's pretty good. If they need a job, you know, just hit me up for the referral.
How much do you get for the referral?
I don't know. I haven't referred anybody yet. That'd be the first referral. I haven't referred anybody yet. I think it's like $100 or 200, something like that. It's not that much.
I think it's two, right? I think it's two if that's what Greg told me.
Yeah, and there's a lot of jobs for us. They're like the Latino, like the Mexican, you know, the Mexicans that don't speak English, they complain that there's not a lot of jobs sometimes. But for us, there's always jobs, right? But what do you guys think?
Nah,
Yeah,
see, the thing is, there's always jobs. There's always work, even for the regular Mexican. The thing is that they don't want to take the job because they get paid una miseria. Güey.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but
Take it from me, bro. I mean, when I first got here, I was working in the construction, but I only lasted, no more than 2 months in doing that because I mean I wasn't gonna be busting my ass for that pay, and then that was something that I really enjoyed doing, bro. You know, construction, and then just to get that pay, I was like, man, hell no. And when I realized that I could get paid more in the call center, well, I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the call center. No,
dude, I was getting paid 1,500 at the lumberyard, man. Hard ass weeks and shit, loading trucks and cutting up shit.
You were making 1,500 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was the one that was getting fucking jacked, fucking butt raped the first job. I was barely making 750.
Damn, you really like those candy bars, man.
yo,
I quit
man.
because that nigga was trying to fucking still deduct shit from my pay.
So he said, I quit because he kept leaving them and I wasn't taking them. They piled up. Oh, shit.
Uh,
Uh,
fuck you.
same, same shit at the store. You know, when I was helping out, but I would help out like all day for 1,500 a week. And you know, that's the average pay here in Mexico, man. You get paid what, like $60 a week? How much is that? $75 a week?
Pues como los 1,500, güey.
Yeah, it's like $75 a week. That's a Mexico wage.
Huh?
You
Con
know, but I
suerte.
mean, yeah, if you're lucky.
You're
And,
lucky.
and you know, that's enough to get people by here in Mexico. You know, that's a wage. We have a low cost of living. So our fruit, you know, we have a lot of fruit here. We have a lot of natural stuff. So, that might be a positive side than, in the States, because there's a lot of processed foods that lead to cancer and stuff. You know, you get the fresh stuff here. Really cheap.
And natural.
And you can get cheap ass meat, that fucking dog meat.
Oh yeah, don't buy the cheap ones. We got a bunch of like, elastic shit. I just don't want to fucking, it's
They
super
don't
hard to
want to
buy.
cook. They don't want to cook.
Uh,
But
there's a
so
bunch of good
so
stuff too.
whatever.
There's a bunch of good stuff in Mexico too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, of course, like everything, like any way you look at it, bro. Like everything has been improving. Like work for us, like any sort of jobs, they've been improving. The salario ha estado mejorando, just how you've been saying. Fucking different companies are opening up down here because the cheap labor. I mean, so
Yeah.
like like pretty much every industry that you can think of, you can find it down here. I mean, you just gotta look.
Yeah. There is money to be made here in Mexico, except I think, we lack education and not not enough people that know how to do companies, so they stay with their little businesses. So we never really have, a lot of big companies develop that can provide jobs to like the masses.
To more employees, to more
I mean,
people.
I think it's just because those big companies when they come down here and they try to hire and hire out and they outsource or whatever. I think it's just those agencies that do the outsourcing, bro. The way that they set up the requirements and the screening process, it weeds out a lot of people like us. You know what I mean? So the people that end up getting hired are the Mexicans that learned English and have
Yeah.
degrees and shit. You know what I mean? And then at the end of the day, no alarman, güey, because like if you really think about it, bro, like hay muchos güeyes que así, pero no son movidos, güey. You know what I mean? Like we come with a different mentality a lot, like because we're about that grind, bro. We're about that hustle. O le chingamos en el trabajo, I mean, and that's just how it is. Like I saw a job offer for here in Mexico for what was it like a what was it software developer for shorty, and it was like 50 racks.
Yeah, you just gotta learn web dev, and you can get at least 40 racks easy, man. Even if you don't know English.
And no, this you had to know English because I looked at the requirements because I was like, God damn, whose candy bar I gotta take, man? I'll take it. Fuck it. But then I saw all the requirements and the just whatever like agency was outsourcing and just the requirements is like fuck, man. You know what I mean? Like you need a college degree, you need all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? And on top of that, they want native English. Well, hire that motherfucker in the States.
Yeah,
What you looking over here for?
because we deported,
Because we deported, we cheap labor.
we cheap labor, but not that cheap.
We're not that cheap.
That you.
Leave that for the Russians.
Yeah. No, well, I don't know. I'm one of the ones that have really liked it here, so I can't really complain. I would like to go back if my papers were legit, and yeah, I did try to go back once. We had an incident, a legal incident, and we had a document that we could apply for asylum due to a circumstance at the time that was valid. Not gonna get into all the details of what was on those legal documents and everything, but they stated facts that happened that were in front of the Ministerio Público reported, and it was all legit stuff. And we took it over, to immigration, and we applied, for asylum. It was at the time. And they still, they always do that, but at that point in time, we qualified, and me and who's not my wife, Valeria, we tried to cross, so we nos entregamos, so we're at immigration, and they gave her a non-credible fear that he was no que no le creían. Y a mí sí, with the same story, because I was like the main protagonist of the story, or the main, yeah, protagonist of the story, and she was, I guess, not
Side
related.
character.
Yeah, she was a side character. She was not married to me. We had to be married, and it would have been a valid one. And so we just
Plus you
left.
hadn't had a kid yet, right?
Yeah, we hadn't had a kid, or we weren't married. And either way, we're not married, but we're legally married here in Mexico. Because after
Yeah.
5 years, you're legally married. So yeah, they gave her no credible fear. I had a credible fear. So if I would have kept going, I would have beat my case without any issues. I mean, of course, how could they refuse me? I had a completion. I had a United States Junior Marine Corps certificate of completion. How the hell are they gonna deny me with that shit? I never broke a law. I had no. I was careful. I was careful. but I had nothing. I had no registry. I was clean. I was always scared with, by getting deported. And when I saw the gangsters getting stopped, because they, search randomly by cops, I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not dressing like that. So I dress preppy. I dress preppy with that motherfucker. Este, so I kind of like watched out a lot. 'Cause I was always holding something back,
Okay.
and I always hung around with the bad crowd. But anyway,
You were just the one that they never expected.
yeah, I was the one they never expected. I was the one they never
All they
expected.
knew is like that motherfucker. He's the one that takes the candy bars.
Did man, I didn't really realize that they would be worried like that until I got home and I noticed and I saw them. I thought they were gonna be happy that I got money. Oh hell no, they were pissed. Like what the hell was I doing? Give them a big old scare like that. I didn't let nobody know. And yeah, man, I liked it here in Mexico, and yeah, we've been making money, I guess, here and there, trying to hustle one thing and the other, whatever I can.
Y ahora que estás aquí y que ya llevas años in those call centers and you keep hustling and grinding and then doing your thing, like what are you what are you pushing towards for? Like what are you like? Are you trying to like start up anything or like what's your end goal?
Yeah, I'm trying to start various things at the same time, kind of, not throwing all my eggs in one basket. And doing, for example, doing mining thing to get some passive income. Um, you know, trying to sell other stuff in my business.
So you're using all the computers from your seabed for the mining shit?
Right now I have, some mining things right here. At one point I had some mining rigs back there, but now they're old. I already sold them, and I'm gonna restack up on video cards. Uh, for example, that I'm trying to sell more stuff. Like I do the Wish thing also. I have a Dropbox at the cyber for Wish stuff. So I'm about to, put a wall of a bunch of Wish products we got for like really cheap because after a while they Wish kind of unofficially gives you a bunch of things like the ones that are out of stock where you keep them, and plus if you have the app you can get on some of the really good deals, and my wife knows how to get them, so she's been stacking up a bunch of that. She's gonna sell a bunch of that and kind of get some going with that on top of the business, trying to fix
Damn.
up houses to rent them.
Fucking scamming Wish, huh? Damn.
That's not scary.
Right.
They give you the things, like they really do give them to you. So
You need to start a master class on that shit.
no, but when they're out of stock, when things are going to be discontinued, some of the last items they'll just give them to you. But it was a pretty good amount of things. It was pretty good.
No lo sé, Rick. Parece falso.
Oh, but I mean, you have to have a store. I mean, we're a store. We're a Wish store. We're a Wish store, so you have to own a store. I mean, it's not like you can just get that. You have to pre-register your business. You have to, send them a bunch of proofs. Then they send you, a starting package. You promote it for them. You start receiving their packages to your store, and it's a process. They don't just give you things just like that. I'm an associate of them.
Oh. So you took that Chinese candy.
I took the Chinese candy. Yes, I did.
That's easy.
And the call centers, I mean, they pay pretty good, and we're chilling, we're enjoying life, we're saving money. I have a shitty car though.
You don't got the Jeep no more?
No, I had to sell my cars. The cars you knew, I had to sell them because a fire broke out at the business one time. I lost everything, man, everything.
Damn.
Man, and I sold it. And I sold it just to bring some of the stuff back up just to get it open back again, so I can start getting more money from it. It is worth it. I mean, not that much, but it's worth it. I mean, I eat off of that and everything else, money, and I get to invest or whatever. I'm chilling here. That's why I'm not thinking about going back. That's why I went back. I'm like, I'm fucking cool right here. I'm cool right here. So, there's a way to make it right here. You just gotta hustle. I mean, over there, maybe I felt myself limited because I wasn't illegal, so I couldn't even get a fucking ID to fucking start a business. Get a hustle going because I have to pay taxes on it. Because over there, you can't even sell fucking elotes if you don't have your shit straight, And if you don't have an ID, you're not gonna have your shit straight. So I don't know, maybe in a way I felt limited over there, and right here I just ever since I got here, I've been meeting my goals and meeting my goals, just doing everything, and completing my goals little by little, but I'm doing it, and I'm trying to.
So you don't feel anything holding you back here. And whatever you're setting your mind to, you're able to accomplish it.
Yeah, Mexico, I mean, it's a free country, and over there, not having your documents is holding you back from doing what you can really do over there. So, yeah, I mean, if you're over there, you're living in heaven, but you're a broke person in heaven. And right here, as long as you speak English, you're going to be at least a middle class Mexican who can, afford to buy, more than just life,
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be hard if you don't have a house in the beginning, you don't have a spot. I mean, it's gonna be rent to pay. And if you want to live like in the States and get a fucking a penthouse and a centro and a skyscraper, so you have your nice crib like in California or wherever you're from, you're gonna end up spending the same amount of money. And I mean, you're gonna be a broke Mexican too, getting paid a good amount of wage as a bilingual. Well, I mean, you're gonna be broke either way. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think that the contrast there is that you might have a good job, a good call center job where you're making good money, but for Mexico standards. But when you try to live and then compete with y darte los gustos que te darías en Estados Unidos, that's where you fuck up because you're not making dollars. Y para hacer eso estás gastando esa cantidad en dólares, ¿ya ven?
I mean, yeah, you're gonna live maybe like over there, but you're gonna be a broke Mexican. I mean, if you can learn to live really cheap, like how real Mexicans live, like on 1,500 pesos a week, and you have a call center job, and you can save a lot more money and invest and do a lot more.
Do you live like a real Mexican?
Not now. Now I have others. I don't have to pay rent, and I have to.
That's not what I asked, nigga.
I did at one point. I tell you that I worked at a lumber yard with 1,500. I even saved money.
But like that was past tense. I'm asking you right now. Do you live like a real Mexican right now?
I don't have to anymore. I did that for a while. It's a sacrifice you put in to get your investments in. Sacrifice to buy a car. Sacrifice to buy a house. Like not spend no money. That's what I did. That's what I did for a long time. Like not even go out. Bien chaqueto a la verga, sin vieja, güey. Bien chaqueto, ni me alcanzaba casi para salir. También yo hacía deals con mi tío y con mi jefe, que págame nada más esto, pues págame nada más 1,000 y al final de tanto tiempo me vas a dar esto. Y sí me los daban. También con mi dad, I did it. You pay me only 1,000 y esos 500 me los juntas and that's kind of what I did to save. I mean, sacrifice, man. You gotta live on a little bit of money for a little while. Y me junté para unas computadoras y de milagro ya sabía mi tía que yo estaba juntando para computadoras y pasó eso, la de su extortion que le hicieron. Y ahí estaban las computadoras, ¿sí? Y ya sabían todo el esfuerzo and she helped me out a lot con eso. Y ya se las pagué a pagos mejor. Pero I got it starting and it was a big sacrifice. And I did that, getting Mexican wages. I didn't do it getting call center wages. I didn't know about that. If I would have known, ooh boy,
More candy bars.
More candy.
Nah, I hear you, Tech. That's
That's
good,
good,
man.
man. Good that you have that mindset.
And
And
I
what?
mean, I started working when I was 13, so I kind of, money. It was kind of like, kind of was already kind of used to it. Not having a lot of money, but kind of already got used to making money and spending, not spending all of it. Kind of already learned to administrate money a little bit from before.
So you were already used to like having a steady cash flow, regardless.
Since I was 13, I kind of never stopped working since I was 13. Here and there a little bit, but not really.
All right. Y, y bueno, pues ya que tienes planeado lo que tienes planeado y has hecho lo que has hecho y ya estás casado, ya tienes tus dos chamacos y todo, like, um, can you say that you're at peace here in Mexico?
Yeah, I feel really good. I feel really calm. I'm with all my family. I feel like I'm, full of life, and going back to the States, I would like to do it, definitely. I would like to have the options to go back and forth.
Now,
Uh,
would you stay over there?
Depends. If I'm doing something really good, I could. But I'd like to come back too, because now I love it here. And back then I would have never thought about
So
liking it
you
so
would
much.
so you would want to go legally.
Yeah, I
So
would
you
want to
can,
go legally. So, I have a visa and I can start businesses over there, because I wouldn't want you know, I yeah, I mean, working is not bad at call centers, but it's always better being your own boss.
Yeah, true
And I'm pretty sure you can get businesses going over there. There's some that are not that hard to start, and especially right now I'm working at AT&T and I work on the business side, so I speak to a lot of business people. They tell me how they started their business, like like for example, my sister, she lives in a place where there's not that many Latinos, and there she knew a bunch of Latinos that they don't even know English, and they don't have a job, and they would like to get a job like cleaning, and she knew a few that told her, hey, I could clean, I could clean. So she's like, okay, I'm gonna start a company for cleaning, and now she's sending them places to clean. You
no
know,
shit.
not really money to start, and she's getting commission off all of them because she registers them under her tax ID that she has for that company. So yeah, she's the business owner now. She's their boss, and she just kind
Like
of
I said,
started like to help out other Mexicans.
hey, yeah, and them companies make pretty good too, man.
It's what I told her. I speak to a lot of business people here at AT&T, and they have a lot of lines, so they have a lot of workers, and they're
Yeah,
doing good, just cleaning, just like that, just what she's doing. No money down. You just get your hustle mind, but you can't do that without having your legal paper.
oh, right. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's
so she took the candy bar from somebody and got legal.
No, she was
Oh,
born.
oh.
She was born over there. I was not.
Ah, okay. Y Valeria, ¿en qué trabaja, bro?
She works at another call center. What fucking call center is it? I don't even know now.
Because her English is native too, right?
Company. I believe it's State Farm. I'm not sure if it was State Farm or another one, but she works for an insurance company. She does customer service,
Okay.
and
And
she
she's
does
home
a
based
good
too,
job.
or she's somewhere else? Or she's already presencial?
She works right here at this where I'm at right now. This is her little booth. I made it for her and for whenever Shorty wants to bust some raps.
Damn, you
Damn,
guys got
fool.
high perks, bro.
I already told him we're gonna get the shit down and he's gonna fucking do the intro and outro to the podcast, bro.
Yeah, flow up, but the beat.
Yeah, you need to throw down the beat, bro.
I can throw down the beat. I'm hoping if everything goes right, I'll release a music video within the next month or two or something. Like a good one though, really good one.
Yeah, you gonna get to fucking the video girls?
Oh, that's what I'm not yet, not on this one. I gotta get up a little bit more. Do but the music is gonna be really good quality.
Right.
And it's gonna
So
run.
so how are you gonna visually stimulate the fucking person to get stuck watching the shit?
This first one's gonna be some hood shit. I gotta get a little bit more stuff going.
There's bitches and hood shit.
And once I see that, it does go accordingly, then maybe I could do something.
Deseas como que le tienes miedo a Valeria.
Bro, just make sure they're bitches and not transformers, bro. Alright?
Yeah.
Ah, be like, cut, cut.
Cut!
We need more hoes.
Cut!
We need more hoes.
Let's go to the back, VIP. The back of the scenes and shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's for promo, I think she might understand. But she's gonna be watching out right there. She's gonna have to.
You're dropping the music video and then what is it? Is it just like an instrumental or who's flowing or who's singing or what?
I'm not gonna be rapping. No, of course not. No, I don't do that. But I have already a few songs and the rappers that we're gonna do the video. It's gonna be a good music video, not a cheap one.
Man, you see that shit, Jordy? You getting his shit together. ¿Y dónde estás tú, güey?
I'm working.
Así, vete a la verga, Jordy. You don't get down on the mic, bro.
Damn, nope. I'm traveling the world.
You send me a verse, shorty. Go record a verse, and I'll do a feature. Watch, I'll even.
Send me a beat.
I'm trying to do some pretty crazy features on.
You see how he didn't say like, oh, I'll send you the beat.
Now you said features. Nigga, I want features. Give me the beat.
You need to be. Oh, it has some beats. It has some beats, of course. I have a bunch of beats.
Yeah, man, that's good.
What kind of beats you like, shorty?
De todo. Hasta country beats.
Yeah.
No, but like for rap, like your style of rapping.
It's more of a south style. Yeah, that's
With like
what
the heavy bass line and
Down
shit.
south.
Fast south or slow south?
Don't matter. But not that fast though.
What was that? Not that fast?
Yeah, not that fast, but not that slow either.
I gotta get like some demo beats to make some of his style.
Just,
Yeah,
just
but
listen to a lot of Texas shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Make
what I
them-
like to do is I like to be versatile with the styles, with the beats. I like to.
Make the song for the podcast, fool.
Yeah, I can bust that. I can bust that. Maybe I already have one that you like, and we just choose that one because I already have.
Nah, I wanted to go with the theme though.
What's the theme?
Pues de qué estamos hablando, güey. So like I'm thinking like some heavy bass shit with like an old school type beat, pero con like some mariachi instrumentals on it type shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like some kind of
I
mariachi with.
mean, or si no mariachi, pero like some like old school corrido type shit. Like you know what I mean? Like the instrumentals,
Yeah.
like some old school like Diablo type shit. You remember Diablo cuando sacó sus discos de rap con banda?
No.
Like King Lil G shit, no, with Guerra MX, where it starts off with the mariachis in the cemetery. Was that one?
I know, but they're featuring actual songs. There's a Chicano rapper from Cali
Mhm.
that nigga actually put out a CD where the whole CD was he was rapping on with banda. Like every song was a banda song or a corrido song, but it just had like a heavier beat, like a heavier bass
Uh,
and shit. So you could tell it was a rap song, but he had the fucking the musicals on it and shit.
okay.
Just had blazing time, homeboys. We already. Yeah. But that legalization shit is what we need. We need that legal weed here in Mexico soon, man. Soon.
Soon, bro, almost.
That's what I want to get in on.
It's almost there.
It's gonna be a good business when, like in the beginning, at least.
And to be honest, yeah, man, but I don't know. I feel with that shit, you gotta be well in with some sort of fucking politician, someone well within the government, in order for them to be your
I mean,
voice.
it's gonna be just how it was like in Denver, bro, in Colorado, when that shit first went legal. That you had the like right after they lifted the medicinal, because at first like they legalized it, but it was only medicinal, right?
Yeah,
And then when they lifted that and then they went recreational, like you were cool with shit, you could go, but you had to go register. You know what I mean, like if you were like buying like
and you have
large
to carry
amounts,
around
you had to go
your
register.
fucking card, right?
Yeah. So what they started doing, the federal government is when they got that list of the niggas that registered this shit, they're like, oh, guess who we gonna raid? Thank you for giving us the info.
Everybody gets more than a pound.
Usually, like if you look at everything that Mexico sets up, they're always like fucking copying the states. You know what I mean? To some degree. So more than likely, as soon as they start legalizing all this shit here, they're gonna start pulling the same shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Más para poder pinche extorsionar y quedarse con las mordidas, ¿ya me?
Yeah, van a quedar mordidas de alguna forma, pero bueno.
No, pinche México no se queda atrás, güey.
Pero tampoco adelante. Pero tampoco adelante.
Supposedly, from what I understood, is that yeah, they're gonna let you use it, recreationally, like everywhere. But I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna end.
Supposedly Mexico City it's already illegal, right? Like whatever you can carry in your hand, that's what technically is legal.
No, not whatever you can carry in your hand. It's 1 ounce.
Yeah,
Well, it wasn't announced.
it
No,
was
they do
announced, but I mean,
have a legal amount. If they stop you here in Mexico, you can legally tell the cop, all right,
En
take
toda
me
la,
to
en toda la República o en Mexico City.
toda la República, todos los lugares del país. Si te paran, you can go to tell them, all right, man, if you want to proceed, take me to the MP. What they're going to do at the MP is all you have to do is pedir el amparo, because right now ya está amparada la weed. So what you have to tell them is, well, I'm an addict, and right now this thing's ya, bueno, ya está legalizada. Entonces yo quiero mi amparo. And you ask for the amparo, ahí they'll give it to you. Porque look, in reality, it's legal already, but there's no laws for that being legal here in Mexico.
Uh-huh.
So
then that means there's no actual law for them to continue with it, right?
right, but since they just legalize this and it's in process to be stipulated into the law. Right now, you can ask for an amparo, is what they're doing right now, and it's an actual paper they give you. At first, they have to take you in, and then you can ask for it, and then they just give it to you, and then you're gonna be amparado to smoke weed from now on. I think the legal amount what we can carry for right now until further notice is 1 ounce, but it's legal. Like
Up to 28 grams.
they want to stop you, they can stop you, but just go to the MP and tell them, hey, I want my amparo. And you can look for the amparo and they'll tell you how to get it right now. Because I've looked into it, but that's not what we want here in Mexico. What we want is for them to sell it at the store, so we don't have to go to Tepito or these dangerous places that we're going to get the weed. So we can just get our weed and smoke it at public places, so they have our designated places where we can smoke. We don't have to be smoking.
Oh, so basically you just want them to open a fucking
A smoke shop.
a smoke shop, or legal and better smoke shops and dispensaries and shit like that.
Fully legal, I mean,
Yeah.
that's what they're fighting for right now, because it's already legalized, as they say, but there's no laws for it. It's specifying, which companies can sell it, what the licenses they need to pay to the government to pay it, and the government they've been lacking it. They've been like not wanting to work on it. And right now that I think elections were coming up, they say we're going to work on the elections right now. They still don't have a date to right now on when they're going to work on the laws. They know they have to work on it and they know it's legal already, but they haven't done shit.
Yeah, well, they're still debating that shit supposedly, but it's gonna happen, bro. It has
Yeah,
to.
they're going to work on it eventually because they do what's more convenient for the country, supposedly. And, there's other things that are going to make the country more money than this. And, I know,
Yeah.
at least they're helping my area right here by my house. They just did the other airport. There's
Mhm.
a second airport that got built, it's right by my house.
You still in Mesa?
Yeah, it's Chimalhuacan, Parte Alta, the hill.
Okay.
And then they're also doing a park. It's going to be the biggest park in the world.
You're in Bocho City, bro?
Huh?
You're in Bocho City?
Pocho City.
Bocho City. Bocho. The fucking buggy, the car.
Yeah, there's a lot of buggies here.
See, no, you're to the top.
There's some nice ones.
No, I'm saying because if it is, I was just there in Chapultepec.
Chapultepec.
Or is it
No,
far from there?
no, this is Chimalhuacan. Parte Alta is on the hill. That's where I live at.
No, okay. No, it's a different place.
And no, I don't know it as Bocho City. I've never heard of it like this. No, not Chimalhuacan.
No, then it's not it, Playboy.
So I don't know. I think Mexico is kind of going on an uprise too, but hopefully, the corruption doesn't take the best of it because it's always the corruption fucking us up.
But it always does, bro.
Oh, it will. It will. Mexico's only going to improve after everybody's takes their mordida.
Yeah.
The leftovers is what helps, or what's going to help. Unfortunately,
Yeah, well, they gotta fix the laws up to fix the corruption because it looks like somebody always wants to put a law in place so they can have loopholes, and
I
that's what
think a
they've all.
big role. I think a big role in that though would be higher wages though. I
Hire
mean,
who?
to higher wages to pay employees more. That way they wouldn't need to be going through that fucking extent within boundaries of being corrupted.
Yeah, well, that's one of the problems in Mexico, the inequality. There's a lot of people that have a lot of money, and then the poor people they get paid 1,500 a week, 1,000 if they're lucky. They most likely get paid less.
Yeah.
That- That's what needs to change because there's a lot of people with a bunch of money here, and you see them, we see them, and I mean, the money needs to get spread around a little bit better here in Mexico. And yeah, the corruption's got to stop too because
but
there's a lot of money
it's
stolen.
it's never going to stop, bro. That's the thing. Like you could take one head, you could arrest a motherfucker or knock him
Yeah.
off or whatever. But as soon as that motherfucker is knocked down, two more motherfuckers gonna take his place.
Well, they got to get the systems better so we can track them down because it's they go all out here with with
Porque
the.
si te fijas de todo lo que ha estado pasando es like, all right, desde que entró AMLO a la oficina, ¿no? A la presidencia. And they've been having to like backtrack to arrest a shitload of like crooked motherfuckers, right?
Yeah, they've been arresting your shit,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, pero they've been backtracking, you know what I mean?
Yeah. A ver, desde el principio casi, ¿no?
Yeah, so like, I mean, I think the furthest back they went was like what, cuando apenas arrestaron a Fox, right? But like, bro, entre todo ese tiempo, like, yeah, they're nipping at the niggas that at that point in time were like big heads in that organization. You get what I'm saying?
At that time.
At that time. But like, what about all the other little fucking branches and weeds and shit? Y'all les valió madre, güey. Oh, they're like, oh, no, ya agarramos al pez gordo. Pero los demás cabrones,
That's a lot of money too.
O sea, no, con él nomás le vamos a cambiar el nombre y van a seguir siendo lo mismo. Es
Like
repeat
they
business.
just put pavement the street here or pave the street right here by where I live at, and they stole all the fucking material.
No mames, damn, that's Mexico for you, no?
I'm telling you, it's the same ones from the companies. It's their same workers.
They
They're the
went,
ones
they went,
that.
and, they went and sold it to a different company. Like, hey, discount.
Uh-huh.
I heard that was short.
Like
Yeah, now
there's a fucking video on YouTube where
they're gonna do that to like a year and a half ago, and now they never bought the material ever again until this new election, and the new party comes in, I bet, and shit like that.
man, that shit sucks.
I have a dirt road still, man. I'm up on the hill.
Mm.
Nah, it's like allá en el rancho también. They were telling me that if I wanted to invest in building material and shit, I mean, like under the table type shit. They're like, man, all you gotta invest is like a cool 10,000, and you could make up to 40. I was like, God damn. Well, they're like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like a shitload of cement and all kinds of shit. And I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, a whole bunch of cement and gravel and shit. I'm like, what the fuck am I building roads or something? They're like, man, it's just a whole bunch of material that's extra. Come on now. Like for real? Fix these goddamn roads. Stop trying to sell the shit.
Yeah, man. Or then they put the fucking road finally, and it's all fucking, I don't know what you call it, but watered down, I guess, with less cement. And
Yeah.
then
No,
it
it's actually less gravel. Por eso
yeah,
se chinga. Por eso se chingan más.
yeah, something like that. They take some away, and now they don't have that much cement. It's not as hard, and then we have potholes all quick on the fucking brand new roads and shit. And then I mean,
Vale verga, güey.
yeah, fucking crime.
Nah, pues ya de ahí, like, so you're gonna be dropping the music within the next couple of months?
Yeah, I'm not sure when
Any,
we have any dates for it, but I think that's what I'm gonna start doing.
and do you have anything else working? Like anything else in the mix that you want to promote or put out there?
Not right now. All the music I have right now is gonna get taken down very soon, and I'm just gonna start doing bigger promotions, like a few music video with publicity with some of the local rappers that are rapping pretty good now, but they don't have the funds to,
Did you take down your gay ass fucking tech videos that you used to have on YouTube back in the day?
I'm not gay. Go with the fucking hundreds of thousands of views. What you mean?
Hundreds of thousands of views. Cállate el hocico, güey.
170,000, man. What you talking about?
How many gay people are out there? How many gay people?
No, pues no, sí te creo. Hundreds of thousands.
They got like 200,000, if anything. But I do have over 200,000 views on that channel.
All right, bro. Well, do you have any well, you don't have anything you want to promote right now. You want people to follow you on like you have any social media that you want to throw out there, people to follow you or to look for your future projects or anything of the sort?
Well, I mean, they could add me. They could check out the music I have. It's I mean, they can check out some of the beats, I guess. We can post it on there, right? I don't know the exact link for it.
Yeah, shoot it to me and I'll link it in the description.
Yeah,
So
and
you
all
can look
that
you up and shit.
music is gonna get taken down. It was before I had my, all the equipment I bought that I've been investing on for my music thing. So yeah.
So meaning he has to get rid of all the stolen shit because he bought some
No,
good shit. Oh
uh-uh.
no.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
mean, it's just low quality, low quality. It's not high quality like what we're working on right now. This is before I had
So he
my
bought some cheap stolen shit, and now he bought some expensive cheap or expensive stolen shit.
something like that. Not stolen stuff. No stolen thing.
Not stolen.
Yeah, this equipment we're working with is better, so do expect better music, and we'll post up the link, all that music, and even the tutorials for tech tutorials, the technician tutorials I have are gonna get taken down.
I mean, nobody watches this shit. Might as well.
They do, and that's kind of why I don't want to take them down, because some of those tech videos, they've been helping people fix their stuff.
Did you ever get it monetized?
Yeah, it's monetized. They owe me like how much they owe me? Almost $100.
Te deben puros huevos, güey.
Oh yeah, I have it. Look, they owe me almost reached like, so they pay me out for the first time, and then they change their fucking system up, and then now they didn't just need like, I don't know, they added something else where now it's not monetized. So they took all my money away. Now I have to re-get it monetized again. I have to reach, now it's not just 1,000 subscribers, but it's a certain amount of hours per week or month that they have to watch it, something like
Okay.
that. So now I'm not making money on it again. So I mean, it wasn't much money. I wasn't counting on that money for anything. But you know what I'm saying? YouTube's a bitch sometimes.
Yeah.
extra is always good.
Could have been an extra stolen mic.
It could have been an extra stolen mic. Could have got a better extra stolen mic right there.
An extra stolen mixer.
Extra stolen mixer. There you go. Could use a keyboard right now. Wouldn't really mind one of those.
Nah, pues, you know, with that being said, like I appreciate taking the time to sit with us, man, and give us a little peek into Tek Nando's world, and give us a rundown of your background, man. I've never like really, well, I mean, I don't think we've ever really talked about your background like that. You know what I mean? So that was cool. And
Yeah, before.
again, like don't forget to share or shoot me your link and shit. And I'll link it
Yeah,
to the description and shit. Get
yeah,
people
I wouldn't
looking at it,
mind
and
a few more subscribers.
yeah, get you some more subscribers and shit. Get you monetizing your shit. Um, but yeah, bro. Again, thank you, and let me stop recording.
All right, you guys. Yeah, thank you for having me on the show.